Hey guys, welcome back to Positioned Well. You guys, it's been a while since I have been on YouTube, and I know some of you are wondering, where is this girl at? And others are like, oh, you've been gone? It's okay. Today we are going to be addressing how cleaning improves my mental health. You know, sometimes life just be lifing, and once you hit mid-40s, it seems like your body doesn't work anymore. You can't recognize yourself. You don't understand what is happening, and I'm gaining weight like crazy. So I took some time off to try to lose weight, and I was focused on that, and I'm still fat. You know, it is what it is. So I said, let me just recenter myself and get back to what I know helps me. For one, you all will never probably see my home, God willing, in disarray, because I don't know if it's a type A personality, but I just can't do clutter. I can't do a lot of dust. When things are not in alignment in my home, my body starts to feel so much anxiety instantly. My blood pressure rises, and it's almost like I'm fidgety in my own home. So the times that I am relaxed is when everything is clean, when everything looks good, and I'm able to sit back and just enjoy a clean home. And I've been like this ever since I've been an adult. So what you saw me do is take out all of my groceries. I am eating very clean right now. Before that, this Dawn, baby, getting to it. I have been using Dawn since I was living with my parents because my mom always used it. And it is really good for cutting grease. You can put it in your dish soap. You can put it in your laundry. You can clean your shower with it with some vinegar. I could go on and on, but it is the truth. So what I was saying is, I am right now doing a lot of meal prepping. I am purchasing produce. I will meal prep it. I'll eat it throughout the week, and then I'll just do it all over again. So there's not going to be a lot of things in my refrigerator because I'm not being wasteful. This Clean Boss is a really good alternative to a cleaning solution that is light in terms of not being a harsh chemical, but powerful and mighty. Joy Mango makes Clean Boss. It has like a thyme scent, which I happen to love. It's not loud, but it cleans any and everything safely. You can get it at Lowe's, or you can get it on her website. And if you're not familiar with her, I learned about her years ago when she was selling huggable hangers. And I think everybody has a version of those hangers in their closet now. They're the very thin hangers in all different colors that all the stores sell now. But she was the first person that I saw that marketed them. And this Clean Boss, I can't be without it. The nozzle actually broke, so I'm not using that, but it did the job. Right now, I'm just cleaning every nook and cranny, as the old people would say. Matter of fact, I'm probably the old people now, but I'm cleaning everything. I'm getting in there. Make sure you get all in the seams, get on the sides of your doors, and just make sure everything has a good washing and cleaning. I am vertically challenged, honey. So yeah, sometimes it's a little bit difficult, and I always need a step stool around. This is also a great time to replace your filter if you haven't. So I had kept this tape up here. I don't know why, but I guess I thought it would just keep things in order. But look what happened. It's like a Christmas gift.
So funny. Look at that tape was holding me back. What in the world? The tape was holding me back. I didn't even know. You know I had that?
No, I really did not know. Y'all, take the tape off. Take the tape off of your appliances. Now, y'all are getting ready to see just how powerful. Look at that. Look at that, Dawn. That's how powerful it is. Oh, it was so clean. She's extra. She's extra. When you are cleaning, if you need motivation, it is a good idea to go ahead and turn up the music as loud as possible. That always helps me. And get a good night's sleep the night before. That will help your body, because I think this was almost an all-day project for me. And typically, just being able to be well rested and then wake up and get a cup of coffee for caffeine, it does the job for me. Now I am going in and putting all of my shelves back in, and of course I couldn't figure out how I took them out, and I didn't want to take the time to replay the video, but I got it done. Yeah. And now what we're going to do is go ahead and have a dance break, because every time you accomplish something, you should celebrate. And then we're going to go ahead and restock the refrigerator. What I did was made sure that everything that I am putting back in has not expired. And if it was expired, then I created a group of those items that I will trash momentarily. This made me feel so good. I love when things are aligned in its proper order. I grew up listening to a woman, my mother, who said everything has a place. And I truly do believe that. It would be great if I could have my husband understand that, but neither here nor there. I will just continue to realign it every time I go into the refrigerator when it gets just a little bit out of order. But this is how my brain works, and this is what I was left with. These are the things that are expired, and what I'm going to do is toss those out. For the liquids, I'll go ahead and pour those down the drain so that I can recycle. But I was not about to take that sauce and clean all of those sauce containers. It'll be all right. Once you have everything packaged up and you're finished with your refrigerator, more than likely a lot of any scents and odors that would have been trapped in the refrigerator are now within the trash can. And this is the perfect time to start a simmer pot. So at the beginning of the video, I had purchased some dehydrated fruit, and I came across this company during Black History Month. They're Black-owned business. Hey guys, if you are enjoying this content and it is adding value, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell to let YouTube know we're here and we're not going anywhere. And they offer limes and lemons and other fruit that you can put in cocktails, and I'm actually using it for the simmer pot. Those of you that watch my channel, you know I love this simmer pot. It's a natural fragrance, and you get to decide what you want to add and customize it, which is amazing. I even bought some potpourri this time because I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and cheat. I'm putting lotion on because when I get to these close-up shots, I don't want y'all to be talking about my hands are dry. Y'all see I'm not wearing any gloves because I need to get into it. I just don't like gloves when I clean, but the cleaning solution sometimes will dry your hands out. So I have to tell you, sometimes we pay for convenience, and this was so much easier for me to just drop that fruit in and let the water absorb into it. Now, I am sorry. I apologize. I didn't realize I wasn't focusing here. You all would probably be surprised to know, and maybe not, that guess what? I only have one camera. So to get you all these angles that you all like, and so that you can stay entertained, honey, I am shooting a little bit. I am running to the other side of the room. I am coming back. And when I move the camera, sometimes my hand inadvertently hits something that it shouldn't hit. You see that? Look at that. All absorbed now. But I sometimes will hit something that I shouldn't hit, and then I have thrown my settings off and I don't even realize it until I'm editing. So I do apologize for that. At that moment, what I realized was, okay, these letters are not in focus. So I took time to refocus and reset everything. But yeah, if you haven't gotten into simmer pots, I would think they are really good for people who have allergies or sinuses. You can add cinnamon, you can add vanilla like I did. I love a great fresh scent, which is what I added. And also, even in my wallflowers from Bath and Body Works, I always get Laundry Day, y'all. Laundry Day will have your home smelling so fresh at all times. Trust me, put it in your bathrooms. All right, that's your tip for today. So what I'm doing now is I am cleaning my cabinets. I do clean them periodically throughout the year, but I do not clean all the way at the top. So that is where they were the most dustiest, which only makes sense. But this is also a good time to really examine your cabinets, because most cabinets nowadays are painted. I could not believe that when we signed our documents for this home. But yeah, the cabinets are painted, which means you will need to touch them up periodically. And this is one of those times where you can, as you're cleaning, just make a note of what needs to be touched up. And then once everything is dry, you can go right behind it and use your touch-up paint or your marker that is included and take care of that. And you should be good to go for the next year. So honey, listen, I saw some dust on top of the refrigerator and I had to get it. So when you all have the opportunity, go ahead and go for it. Now, she ain't no fool. She went ahead and took her socks off so she would not slip off of that counter and fall on the floor. But while you're there, go ahead and clean everything. I know sometimes it's easier for us to be like, well, I'll just get it next time. But y'all know next time probably will not come. I am guilty myself. So I went ahead and did it safely and slowly. I was able to get down. And believe it or not, I felt so much better. Look, dance break. Now I am cleaning the island. And let me tell you, the rest from the night before was really important because I do not have mega knees. Now, if you have mega knees, you will be fine. But baby, this was a lot. I'm not even going to lie to you. But when you have an island, you have a place where people congregate, you do want to make sure you hit those spots, because when you are entertaining, this is most likely where food is going to drop. It is where drinks may spill, and that fallout is going to hit your paint job like so. And you do want to just go ahead and hit that every year. The good thing I will say, if you all watched my spring cleaning video last year, a lot of the spots that I went back over this year, they were not in bad shape at all. And that is the point of having this type of a deep clean. It really affords you the opportunity to work smart and not hard. And I say that all the time, baby. I want to work smart because number one, I'm getting old and I get out of breath. This Bana mop is one that I use sometimes. I'm using it this time because I had steamed my floors 2 weeks ago and no one has sat in that area. But when I use Bana, I always steam behind it, and you will be surprised just how much dust and dirt you will pick up by steaming. Steaming is a great way to sanitize, and I can't live without it. These LED lights were $3 for $19.99. I first used them in my tips for enforcing a no shoe rule policy in your home. And then I was like, you know what? This is really inexpensive, and I can use that for under the cabinets, and they work really well. I'll have them linked in the video description. This tool here, baby, I can't live without it. I had so much dust up here, and I think it's because, we're constantly walking up and down the stairwell. But once you use it, you just go behind it with a damp cloth, microfiber cloth, and like voila, everything is shiny again. Don't forget your stairwell though. You do want to clean that every now and again. If your baseboards in this area is a common area, if they get a little grimy, a little dirty, steam, I promise you, is your friend. Now, Megan needs again with that particular process. So yes, there's all types of alternatives for cleaning your baseboards. That's just one. This is day 2. We made it to day 2. She has on the same clothes, but she did wash them last night. Okay. Hey, it made sense to me. I love this scrub tool, and it worked so well that I decided to put on the nozzle that is more like a sponge so that I would not disturb any of my paint. But so much dirt came off of those doors right around the handles, and it was so easy. Just went back in with my microfiber cloth and wipe them down. Now, I just finished cleaning the Keurig with the cleaning pod, but I'm going a step further, and I am doing what? Say it with me now. We steaming, baby. So I steam so that everything can be sanitized. It's important to me that when guests come over and they make their coffee, that it is not dirty. And it's also important for me that when I make my coffee, that it is not dirty. I'm not trying to make anybody sick. No ma'am, no ham. So if you're wondering how the cleaning pod works, you put one pod in, and the directions say to make the largest cup of coffee that your Keurig or device can make. And I did that, and it asked you to run it twice. So the first time I ran it on the largest cup setting. On the second go around, what I chose to do was just use the clean button. Now, the second time around, both times really, there wasn't really anything to clean. So I took that water and put it in the steamer, and then used that because it still has some cleaning solution to steam the Keurig. Those coffee mugs that I just took away, I'm going to wash those. They're really a home decor item. We do not use them to drink coffee. We prefer disposable cups in my home, but we do have alternative coffee mugs for people who want to use those. But every now and again, you should always dust and clean your home decor items as well. Some people may choose to just wipe them out. I choose to give them an actual washing every now and again. And then I'm just going to restock the coffee bar. All right, so while I restock, let's talk more about why cleaning helps my mental health. Ooh, my boo-boo. He just loves to smile when he sees me. Okay, I got sidetracked. First of all, there's nothing better than being responsible and taking care and having pride in the things that you own and or work hard for. That's number one. But number two, I'm going to use this analogy, and I don't know if you've ever been in this place, but if you've ever been sick and you've just been laying around the house and in the bed and maybe you hadn't showered yet, if you've ever thought to yourself, like, I need to take a shower because I know I will feel so much better, and then you get in the shower and the steam just helps to loosen up mucus, and when you get out you feel like a new person and you feel like you have energy. That is what cleaning does for me over and over again. And when my house is at a state of cleanliness, internally I feel good about myself, but it just brings joy, and I think that might be the only way that I can describe it. When it comes to what I've stated earlier about just having a type A personality, I just remember, years ago when we had smaller kids in the house, and I would come in, and if there were fingerprints on the microwave, that's the first thing I would notice. It's just weird, but I guess that's the whole attention to detail. This thing here, I don't know. At first I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work. I definitely can't clean a whole couch with this little nozzle, and I decided to just try the section that's most used, and then to also try the pillows. And I really was not convinced at first. But if you look to the right, that is the dirty water, and the left is the clean water. So So it was definitely effective. I love it. Okay. I mean, hey, what can I say? Alright, so once you dust everything, you always want to wait. And after you clean, you always want to wait and vacuum last, because you're going to have fallout from different areas in your house. And y'all know I have to steam. It is what it is. Nothing is done until we steam. And then once I finish steaming, I know now that I can cut my lights out. I can light my candle. My husband says I'm a vampire, and this is how I enjoy my home. Lights dim, and I get to reflect now. I get to be happy now, and I get to feel accomplished now. And y'all know I had to stamp it. I love it, and I hope you do too. Until the next video.